Hey guys, it's me Dave. Just want to give you an update on the collection and where it all started. So let's start with these two, or should I say, first chuck that away and put the body on. These two were actually the first ones that got the whole ECX hobby started. This used to run the orange body. I still have the original wheels, not going to throw them away or anything, but these two are brushless now. So yeah, there's some tape on it. I had to re-glue excuse me, re-glue the cooling fan. But as you can see, it has a nice chunky motor in it, 3900 kV. For the axles, I've used shortened Traxxas drive shafts or axles, and as you can see, the blue body has been modified a bit to make room for the ESC. Now this car, the circuit, my first circuit, oh yeah, by the way, we have the large bumpers because we had some breakage. Oh yeah, aluminium steering knuckles, aluminium shock caps, front and back. So yeah, sorry for the back and forth, but this is the first car. It still has the original tires. As you can see, they're quite worn by now, and I have no idea from what car these tires are, but they seem to do quite nicely. Yeah, the body, good lord, the body. Yeah, battered and bruised, like really bad. Really bad. But yeah, will not throw the body away. Kind of like it. It now has a metal geared servo in it. Where this servo went, or the original servo went, that will be at the end of the video. Just a simple brushless conversion. This one has a 2300 or has it? No, I don't think so. 3800 kV with a 5mm shaft. Now, for the people who know their stuff, this is the AX10 gearbox. I've used the hot racing metal spur gear with the 21 pinion 5mm shaft pinion gear. What I've done is I took a aluminium plate and reshaped it somewhat. So I can have the back bumper part attached. And yes, this is a Traxxas wheelie bar assembly. And the way I've done it is I use glue and screws, and I've cut up the original ECX back bumper piece to make it fit in the cage. So this way there is absolutely no flex when you pull on the motor. There's no flex in it because, yeah, you see the springs working right now, and it's standing on a washing rack, which is not that stable. But as you can see, just used, if I can get in there, yeah, used the nuts and bolts with Loctite, I might add. And yeah, so this is it. This is how I did the AX10 conversion on the circuit. On my records you will see another solution. Yeah, this will stop the flex between the gearbox and the chassis. So this is the duo that started off the hobby. Be right back. And here we are. This is the second circuit I have. And as you can see, the body is still bloody awesome. I bought a pair of these bodies. It was on AliExpress. If you type in Electrics RC, then you will be able to buy, or you will see a couple of links showing you this body and for the boost. This has a brushed 15-turn motor, and it has HPI wheels. To think of it, if I look at the other circuit that I have, they're HPIs as well. So yeah, that solves that. This car is like, yeah, here you can see the axles, the gear sticking out a bit, and that's because there is a 15-turn black can motor. This is just brushed, but it goes fast enough to have fun with. Now here we have another circuit, which is also brushed as well, and this has a basher proof body. The guy that I bought it from made it bash proof. So yeah, this used to be our roller. It used to have a wheelie bar as well, but yeah, the wheelie bar was sort of like not useful in a roller, so I used the wheelie bar on another car because it was pink. So yeah, I'm not running a pink wheelie bar on my car, so you will see my wife's car in a bit. And this is the other circuit, the last circuit that we have, with sort of like ECX ruckus sized wheels. And yeah, it needs this wheelie bar. The older versions of ECX circuit have like a real low back body, so it interferes with the wheelie bar, but yeah, what are you going to do about it? This is my old 9-turn brushless motor with the cooling fans and everything, and it has the, oops, I should have taken it apart, whoops, excuse me, there we go. Yeah, all of them, or most of them, run with XT60 connectors. And I have my steel drive shafts in this car. I have that on my own circuit as well. But if you have the other gearbox, you need to modify it a bit because the shafts are too short. And this is what I was talking about with the heat shrink to prevent the spring from coming off. And this wheelie bar is a sort of like, was in GP Toys wheelie bar, fitted on an ECX 2013 part number, and I've cut away the top end of it to make it fit. So yeah, those are our circuits for now. So, and here we are with our amp collection. Now this car is, or used to be, a circuit, but I've turned it into an amp. Has a 12-turn silver can motor with the fan, original ECX red springs front and back, the wide bumper, and yeah, this is where the wheelie bar went. It doesn't show that well on camera in this light, but it's pink. It really is pink. Not salmony, but really pink. So yeah, I've convinced my wife to participate in the hobby. Whoops. Sorry about the jumper. That was a alarm that the final LiPo battery is charged. So yeah, I've convinced her to join us in the hobby. If we would get her a pink car, come on, focus. Yeah, so 1040 brushed ESC. So yeah, my wife runs this thing, and it really needs this wheelie bar with a 12-turn. Yeah, it goes really fast for a brushed motor. And here's the amp Desert Buggy. Nice car. Do not have that much affiliation with it. Goes well in the snow and everything. Original electronics got fried, and there's this generic 540 silver can motor. It doesn't have a speed controller right now. The speed controller that was in the replacement speed controller was the speed controller that came in with the boost when I bought it, but it's in another car right now, and I will show you that as last. And here we are with my son's amp monster truck. Yeah, monster truck calls for monster size wheels. So I used to have these wheels on my Ruckus, but because of the very powerful motor that was in it, and these wheels are like really heavy, really thick, balloon like mad, and it didn't go well with the gearbox from my Ruckus. So I have the steel axles, even though it's a original 20-turn dynamite motor with, I think it's a, oops, sorry for lame camera work. Yeah, it is a 1060 brushed ESC. So those two are original amps. This was just modified. I had to cut off the 2 pins that were on the tower from the original circuit, and I've placed a amp body mount, and there we go. That's our amp collection. Okay, then we have our Torments, 2 Torments. This one's my son's, that one is mine. Mine was original brushless 3300 kV dynamite fuse, I believe it is. Everything is original with this car except for the wheels, but this thing has been reliable as fuck. And as you can see, the ESC is sort of like crooked because I've landed it a couple of times like really hard and the ESC came loose, so I have to reattach that one, but no problem, this will get fixed. But I love this car. Parachutes like mad, but damn, it goes well. It goes really fast. The other Torment, my son's Torment, has a Ghoul RC 3300 kV set in it. Was a original brushed version, but the previous owner decided to put a Ghoul RC brushless system in it, and only last week I had to finally replace the plastic gears for metal ones. So these two have been really reliable, and yeah, the aluminum knuckles, because they broke on this car. But yeah, awesome trucks, really like them, and they get played with a lot, and they, as you can see, do not get played with lightly. So yeah, our Torments. Okay, now for the final phase of the collection. This is number 11 and 12. This is my son's Ruckus, standard brushless Ruckus. The thing that we needed to fix right away were like the knuckles and yeah, the drive shafts, because they broke. Unfortunately with this car, the original 3300 kV motor got busted. So, whoops, let me see if I can get it in there. Yeah, we have a replacement for it, and this thing is ballistic. It's mad. This was the first car with the 21 tooth gear. Yeah, really awesome. The funny thing is, I bought this Ruckus with my son's Torment with an extra chassis just 2 weeks after I bought my first Torment, so I had to explain to the wife, well, yeah, I want to buy another one exactly the same like the Torment. So yeah, me and my son have, yeah, she was like, okay, why not? So the chassis got turned into this beast. Yeah. The body, the color, I don't know if you can see it on cam, but yeah, it has a sparkle, it has a blue metallic. One of my co-workers developed this color actually, because we're working for Sherwin-Williams for the automotive industry. So yeah, it has the Traxxas or this is the I think GP Tux or whatever it was, the wheelie bar. That one has a wheelie bar because, yeah, as you can see, that's not fun. It's really not a lot of fun. So let me remove the body. You can see it from the inside, only strengthened in a couple of places. And this is how I fixed the gearbox to the chassis. I removed the small plate, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see it on camera that well, it has a slight bend in it. So I made the bend in the wire. And here are the axles full view. As you can see here, I did not use the method of the heat shrink, and as you can see, that pin is ready to pop out. We really need to get this done because the spring will just move away, and as you saw, yeah, you will lose the pin and then it will just break off. So anyways, what I've done is I have one axle, and I've broken a couple of these axles already. So what I did was just cut one axle up into small pieces so that the center shaft will not scoot over to the left or the right all that much. So it doesn't look like really beautiful or whatever, but hey, I couldn't care less. It works, and that's what matters. This gearbox has the large pinion and the standard plastic spur gear that it comes with, and it has been all well until now. This is a 2300 kV, so not that powerful, but it goes like mad. And as you can see, this transmission does not have a differential, so you have direct drive to both wheels, and that's awesome. I didn't feel like modifying this part because I cannot buy this in the Netherlands where I'm from. So yeah, the bumper is under a weird angle, but yeah, I just had to because I do not want to modify a part that I cannot get anymore. So these are our two brushless ruckuses. So speaking about saving the best for last, number 13 and 14 in the collection. This is actually number 14 because it's the one that I bought the latest. These wheels used to be on my son's ruckus, but we have sort of like destroyed the inner hexes. So we welded some plastic welded some plastic wheel hexes in there. But yeah, I'm not going to use them in anything fast. So this has the standard 15 turn motor in it. It doesn't show that well, but it is a 15 turn motor with the original speed controller. So it's sort of like really nice if you look at the back bumper. It's not used like my own car. ECX 10. It is a 15 turn, but you cannot see it. I hate that. But anyways, this is just brushed. I'm going to leave it brushed. Not going to do anything with it, but have fun, because this car is like awesome. It has plastic drive shafts. I will not be changing it. Okay, if you thought that was everything, well, guess again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. This was the remote that I used to have with the original boost, but I threw it away back during that time. Stupid me. But look at it. 80 centimeter antenna if it's fully extended. Wow. Just wow. Look at that. Thing of beauty. 27 megahertz. Unbelievable. I have 2.4 gigahertz. Yeah, here are all the cars. This is our collection of sort of like transmissions. That's my wife's without the AFHES2A. That's my wife's. That's my son's. That's for the roller. That's my son's ruckus. That's for his torment. And yeah, that's mine. This is my son's. So yeah. Oops. So yeah, this thing, I saw it. I needed to have it. Look at it. Just look at it. Original wheels. The original front bumper. Look at that, people. Yeah, it has the original Tamiya connector, but I have an extension piece on it. But in all honesty, I don't like using this car. I have no idea. I think it's a 20 turn, if I'm correct. But yeah, look at the amount of non-wear, basically. Good grief. Yeah. I like this car. I'm too afraid to damage it, so that's why I rather not play with it that much. I know it's a remote control car and we need to play with it because they're toys, I know. But yeah, some things are just special in life. Like my Tandy. I used to have this car when I was 6. Recently I was able to buy it again. Yeah, now we have Chip Foods and Boyd Cardington alongside. Yeah, 112 quick drive Tamiya Ferrari F40. Bought it for like 30 euros, and if you look on eBay how much they're going for, yeah, that's not going to get used. So anyways, this rounds up the collection that I have from ECX, but we have one more. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers have spotted this in the background. Yeah, it's a Mario Kart. And why would this be anything special? Well, yeah, it has been upgraded. I asked my son whether he would like it over there, the cooling fan. He says, yeah, I really want it over there. And yeah, you cannot see inside that well. Come on, Mario, move over. But basically, what we have here is the speed controller that came with the boost. I think it was a Hobby Wing speed controller or Hobby King speed controller, I'm not sure, but it was in the boost when we first had it. And it has served me through my amp, my circuit. It has been in almost every car, and now it's in this. And the cool thing is, it used to have a steering motor. Now it has a steering servo. And I showed you my ECX that I've placed a metal geared servo in it. Well, yeah, the plastic servo, original ECX servo, is underneath here. So basically, yeah, to me it's a Carrera, I know, but it has ECX electronics in it, so that makes sort of like unofficial the 15th member of the ECX family. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, or would say short, but it's rather long tour of our cars. Yeah, that's a small car that we also have. Circuits, I have to clean up everything. And oops, doing the laundry at the moment. So yeah, this is how our attic looks. Roller, the old body. So yeah, ECX fanboyism, anyone? Yeah, I think so, but I don't mind. Oh well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, even with all the long rambling and everything. So yeah, hope to see you soon on the forums. Bye bye.